Hello and welcome to today's video. Doing it this way. I debated, so we have Gen G HLE, right? Preview, the title of the video is Preview of Gen G HLE. And I was just thinking, throughout this tournament I've been saying, like, there's a possibility that the two best teams in the world are going to play in quarterfinals, and it's really going to suck when people say XYZ team is a quarterfinals team, when really they were the second best team going into the tournament and maybe the second best team at the tournament. Is that necessarily to say maybe these teams are the second and third best? Anyone's Legend did beat both of them in best of ones. Am I 100% sold on Anyone's Legend being necessarily better in a best of five format? No, but in a best of one they did win, so there is that. Otherwise, you may be looking at the second and third best team at the tournament in Gen G, and HLE. And the reason why we get this matchup is because both of them lost. And, I mean, I do not like this format with the continuous interregional play that we've been seeing throughout. That should have been, like, at all costs avoided. It's just a shitty format. So, Gen G and HLE, excuse me. Gen G and HLE have played against each other 35 times this season. I think that's probably a record. 35 games against each other this season. Gen G, so I'm not counting the first one. It was during Kespa Cup or LCK Cup, which it might have been Kespa Cup. And Gen G were playing about an 80 carry, and they might have even been playing a different top side of the Rift in that series, in that game against HLE. So otherwise, Gen G are 22 wins to 12. They have not lost a matchup against HLE since LCK Cup Finals, where HLE earned the right to go to first stand, and then they went and won first stand. Gen G wins MSI, and now we're here. And going into this tournament, I also was saying these two teams are the two teams that I consider to be the two that have the best claim to being best team of 2025. I mean, Anyone's Legend, I guess, does as well. Sorry, I gotta get this issue. So, they have the best chance as well, but the fact of the matter is, I don't think that they would get it. Sorry about that. So, Anyone's Legend. I mean, this is Gen G HLE preview. We'll talk about Anyone's Legend against somebody else another time. I think they played T1 on Friday. But this matchup, we have a marquee matchup. Two teams that you could argue could win Worlds. Top side of the Rift, Keen and Zeus, some of the best in the world. When they're performing at a 10 out of 10, and the other one performs at a 9.5, the guy playing at a 10 out of 10 is going to win the matchup. Zeus can play more of a carry-oriented role and does it at a higher level, which is why I think I rated Zeus higher than Keen going into this event. But Keen has a better all-around game. And at the same time, with Gen G, that's what he's expected to do. In the jungle role, because Canyon can offer more of a carry threat than Peanut. Peanut's been a little more consistent this season, but Canyon still has the higher ceiling. We know how good Canyon can be. Zeka and Chovy. Zeka is 1-0 against Chovy internationally in a best of 5 in 2022. DRX beat Gen G. Does that hold any value today? No, not really. But then again, Chovy hasn't gotten it done internationally ever. Sorry, not internationally, but at Worlds. Internationally, I mean, obviously, two-time MSI champion. So I give the edge to Chovy there, but I wouldn't say it's all that much of an edge. Zeka, if Zeka plays at his best, I think he can impact the Rift pretty much as Chovy can. It's just that Chovy does it game in and game out pretty much, where Zeka, it's not as consistent. Bot lane duo, I like Viper Delight on paper. Ruler has played exceptional League of Legends this season. I mean, similar to the top lane matchup, I think if both players aren't playing at their very best, the one that is playing at a 10 out of 10 wins. The support role, Delight and Duro, I do like Delight over Duro still. I think that Delight's an excellent player. But in the end, the thing is, you look at this matchup, and Gen G have just hit HLE's number for the last 6 months. What is it? It's October 27th. So pretty much 6 months. HLE haven't been able to beat Gen G. So that's kind of the tough part here. My prediction will obviously be members only. And you'll get to see it later on after the series has already taken place. But this matchup, you could argue, are the two best teams in the world. If not the two best, two of the top three. And one's going to finish in 5th through 8th. And you'd say, oh, well, double Elam would eliminate that. Yeah, it would eliminate that result. Probably, more than likely. But I can't sacrifice in Square treating 7 of 8 teams one way and the one team differently. So that's why I don't do double Elam. That is a thing. By the way, just a little bit of bullshit at the end because, I can't let, somebody sit in the comments and talk shit like an idiot. I don't care if people like the videos or not, like actually click the like button. I mean, I'm going to say like the video if you like it. As somebody that isn't overly moved by content, like ever, I could probably say I've liked maybe a dozen videos in my life. So if you don't like the video enough to like it, I'm not going to tell you to like it. I'm not going to make you like it or be like, oh, like, if you like the video, like it. If you aren't moved by the video, don't. Somebody's like, you have 1,300 views, but only 40 likes. That explains everything. I don't care. I really don't. So just keep that in mind. If you are moved, like the video. But if you're not and you're just like, oh, well, fuck it, then I'm not going to make you do something you don't want to do. I don't feel like you should have to. So that is what it is. This matchup's going to be a great one between Gen G and HLE. I expect it to go down to the wire. 5 games. I think LCK Finals was 4. I think this will be 5. And I expect it to be, it might be the best matchup of the best of 5s, really, theoretically. It is what it is. So, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, become a YouTube supporter, and hope to see you again tomorrow.